communication that depends on operating at particular frequencies.
It could block law enforcement from listening in.
Certainly on, yeah.
Thank you.
No, please continue, Mr. Shaskalson.
Chair, it looks like you have been the victim of a small-scale jammer. I have too.
Well, I was whispering to my co-commissioners about the incident at Parliament where everybody's devices were jammed.
That's much
allegedly.
If it happened, it was much grander than my experience. I just lost a briefcase. The next topic that I want to move to is actually a series of topics, but what was extraordinary about this phone was it drew connections between topics that we've been looking at in this commission that seem completely self-contained and unrelated to one another. And Mr. Msibi was often, well, crossing over in relation to people involved in one aspect of our investigation and people involved in another wholly separate one. So let's take as our start, Carnilinx, the tobacco manufacturer whom we came across in the context of General Khan's communications, who pleaded guilty to schemes essentially to defraud SARS, didn't plead guilty, admitted. They weren't ever taken to a criminal court. Admitted to schemes, fraudulent schemes to defraud SARS of tobacco taxes, and whose director, Mr. Sayed, was in close contact with General Khan and appeared to be trying to rig tenders with General Khan through the COVID period. If we go to page 5, we see communications between another director of Carnilinx, Mr. Kyle Phillips, and Mr. Msibi. And we see a connection between Carnilinx and Mr. Msibi. And what we see in these chats, we see a number of things, but essentially what we see is that when Carnilinx gets robbed, they call up Mr. Msibi to sort it all out and find out who's robbed them and get their stock back. And if we go to page 5, we see that on the 26th of February, Mr. Phillips writes to Mr. Msibi, "Hey, Papa Joe, thanks for sorting out. Just tell us where to collect, but please ask if they can recover the firearms as well." So in this theft, which we will see, is a theft of stock. Firearms seem to have been...
Papa Joe is who? Mr. Msibi.
Jotham Msibi. And from chats 3 to 6 at page 5, we see a series of chats from either the robber himself or someone pretending to have inherited the stock from the robber. And those chats are hang on, unfortunately I've lost my reference. So those chats get increasingly desperate now that the robber understands that Mr. Msibi is onto the job. So they start at page 22. And the first one says, "Hi," to which Mr. Phillips responds, "Hi, can't talk, send message, I'm at work." "It's me, Ali, I want to talk to you, brother, I want to give back that stock, I want to talk to you, call me, I made a mistake to buy that stock. I just want to ask, there's one of my friends, can I give him that stock so that he can give you?" Then on the following page, the chats continue. Same chat, "I want to be sure if he speaks to boss that I'll give him. Please, brother, talk, brother, say something. What must I do? You're not saying anything." Then there are a couple of missed calls. "Talk to me only for a minute." And the response is, "Send the stock at our factory." "Just talk to me on call, please, for 1 minute." So whoever Ali is, whether he's the robber or the purchaser from the robbers or somehow otherwise linked to the stock and the robbery, he is desperately wanting to make it better. If we go back to the chats, we see possibly why Ali is so desperate. And if we see at the chat number 2, Mr. Phillips says, "Hey, Papa Joe, the guy's been contacting my guys. I said they must deal with you if you don't mind. Thank you for all your help." And Mr. Msibi responds, "Hi, Kyle. He spoke to me yesterday at night. He told me the cigar is on your street next to your factory, but he promised to come. I'm also waiting. It's okay as long as he brings back the stuff. Yes, his name is Ali. That's the name he gave me." And then if we go down to chat 6, "Afternoon, Papa Joe. All stock is returned. Thank you so much. Everything is sorted. Cool, Kyle. We'll see you guys on Thursday." And Phillips responds, "We're now on the 1st of March. You're the man." And Mr. Msibi says, "Cool. We'll not stand out when you guys have got this problem. We'll try to assist where I can." So Mr. Msibi is saying, when you've got this sort of problem in the future, I'm here to help you. We go all the way down to page 11, and we're now on the 6th of June. And Mr. Phillips in chat number 2 says to Mr. Msibi, "Papa Joe, I'm so sorry. I think I had one vodka too many last night. Myself and Adriano would be Adriano Mazzotti, who is actually the deponent to the affidavit that was flighted in relation to the agreement with SARS. Mr. Mazzotti is I think the CEO of Carnilinx. He's certainly the leader of Carnilinx. Have spoken quite a bit about sorting you as a thank you for getting that stock back. But I did not want to interfere with your mourning process and worry you with trivial money issues, so please don't take it as any disrespect or discounting our friendship. So this week, we'll come and have a drink and square up with you. Thanks for everything, my brother." If we go down to 3 August, it seems that Mr. Phillips had another occasion to call on the assistance of Mr. Msibi. It's now page 14, chat 3.